Hey everyone, it's Calvin here. I hope you guys had a great holiday weekend. It's good to be back. I haven't done a video in a while, so let's do a quick update on the SPY. Let's look at the daily chart. Today is Tuesday. I believe it is November 27th, 2012. Okay, guys, let's get right into the mix here. We are consolidating right here on the daily chart, guys. Looks like a nice little tight range, right at the 50% retrace, guys. Consolidating above these moving averages now, guys. So the SPY doesn't look too bad right here, guys. I expect to move in one direction, probably tomorrow. Either we break out to the next resistance level on the daily chart, which is around the 50 moving average, guys. I think that'll be the next. It's also a gap fill as well, that area. So I think that's your next upside target if we can break out of this range, guys. Downside, we have a nice scalp area right here, gap fill. That's where I'm looking for tomorrow. If this pattern fails, I'm looking to scalp this gap fill right here, guys, right at the 139.43 area. And this is where I believe it's a little bit of a head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulder pattern, guys, that we broke out of, guys, last week here, guys. Bit of a stretch. It could be a really small, really tight left shoulder, big head, and then another small right shoulder. But if we somehow get into gap fill tomorrow, that's a nice scalping opportunity right there, guys. But right now, we're still in this range right here, guys. Nothing wrong right now. Did see a little weakness into the close. Big sell-off candle, guys. This candle right here, guys, over 8 million shares. So somebody definitely wanted out and made a nice bearish flag pattern into two moving averages, guys. And we see continued downside. Okay, guys. So nice scalping opportunity next tomorrow would be the 200, guys. But we have to see how it gets there with this gap window. Maybe the 200 will rise up to this gap window area. That would be a nice opportunity for a 15, 20 cents, 30 cent scalp right there. And ultimately, a good spot to take maybe a day trade even is this gap fill here, guys. But we have to see how it gets there. But right now, the daily chart in a nice tight range, guys. Nothing wrong here. Consolidating, looking pretty decent. Okay, guys. So that's the daily chart. Let's look at the Apple chart on the daily time frame. Pretty much same deal, kind of just consolidating, guys, at this level. Apple's a little bit weaker relative to the market. We did not hit the 50% retrace, but we are right at the 200-day right here, guys, and we're consolidating. So that's why you're seeing a nice pulse running to gap fill as well, guys. So Apple's nice little tight range as well as the SPY. Let's look at the intraday. I did do one scalp today for a few $100 gain. It was a decent setup, wasn't too shabby off this inside bar pattern, guys. I actually took it a little early. I believe I took it right around here, guys. These moving averages were coming up. I was like, why not? Decent volume on this green bar, getting low volume on the consolidation inside bars. Took it right here, guys. Um, took a few $100 out here. That was a prudent thing to do. I was thinking about re-entering because we never closed below this low, guys. So we did pierce through it. We held above these moving averages. I did want to. I think this is a fake print here. I wanted to reload right here, guys. It would have been a great profit right here, guys. But stepped aside, and good thing because right this pattern failed after not reaching target. It's about $1 off reaching target. So, but there also was an inverse head and shoulder, guys, on the 1 minute chart as well. So that's what you guys need to do. You need to put multiple patterns together, and that usually gives you the best odds. Right here, guys, is the left shoulder, head, right shoulder. These are fake prints, guys. So it started to play out. Let me draw the measured move and see if it actually hit target on this. I didn't actually do this yet. Let's see. I was eyeing it. Didn't quite get in, but I already made a nice profit prematurely on this jump right here, guys. Right here, got in right around here, guys, and notice it never closed below that level, guys, on a 10-minute time frame. Okay, let's draw this inverse head and shoulder, guys, target, and see if it played out. I think it's probably just a little bit short, but let's see. Yeah, just a little bit short, guys. The target was around 590, guys. This did not quite get there, guys. So, but it was prudent to just take profits for a nice few $100 scalp, guys. So, nice little gain from each day. We are in this nice little range still on Apple as well, guys. Right here's the range right here, guys. There's your nice scalping opportunity right here, guys, at around the 580. And I believe the 10-minute chart is the 200 moving average on the 10-minute right here, guys. See, right here, guys. So that's my target right here, guys. Around five. Actually, that's 570. I believe it's the 50 moving average on the 60-minute chart. So this is right here, good level for a scalp here, guys, with this breakout area. That was a low of today as well. But we have to see how it gets there, pretty much, guys. Also, that is the 20 period moving average. So that's a decent spot right there, actually, guys. When you line up multiple time frames with moving averages, guys, that'll be actually the first hit of the 60 minutes since a few days ago. So that'll be minor based on that, but you also have this low, guys, and you also have this breakout area. So that's just for a small scalp, maybe a dollar or two a scalp. on Apple. That would be pretty decent right there, guys. Let's look at some of these other charts, guys. Let's go to the triple Qs and see what's going on over here. I do believe it looks decent. It could be a M top, or it looks like a head and shoulder. I was eyeing this. Could make a case it's a head and shoulder pattern, guys. Here, head, sorry, left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. Maybe you get another small little bounce and then break down. This is premature, but if we do break down tomorrow, let's look at the target and try to estimate where it could break down. Let's say it breaks down somewhere in the morning. It does come to around 64.50. Okay, but that's just a premature. We don't know if it's even going to break down, but just keep an eye on that. That's one thing to look for. And also, the daily chart looked pretty good for a setup. If this was a doji here, I would have been inclined to do a little short, sell some out of the money calls out here, maybe about 66 over here, but didn't get a doji here. The volume is not that great on this candle, so it looks like it wants to consolidate here, guys, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. It's pretty much a wild card. Amazon, really strong today, guys. I believe it closed positive. Showing relative strength. Actually, we did close negative, actually, with a spinning top candle, guys. I won't be surprised here if we do pull back, guys. Had a great move into a 618 retrace. We also have some pivot points here, guys. Looks like a daily R1 here, guys. So that's also a factor right here, guys, with the breakdown candles just right here. So I was thinking about selling some 555 out of the money calls, guys, but I just didn't get the fill I wanted, but that would have been a decent trade. But the only thing I didn't want to do that is because we didn't have any declining moving averages here. If we look on the weekly chart, you're above almost all the moving averages, guys. So that's a little bit scary. You like to see a moving average coming down, and that would add a lot of strength, a lot of resistance, guys. So that's what's going on with Amazon. Let's look at the Qs again. Also, the Qs was a decent setup here as well, because not only you have the 150 moving average and 200 day and a time count as well, you also have on the weekly chart a declining 10-week moving average, guys, and the 13 EMA. So that's going to add some pretty stiff resistance right here, guys. And I was thinking about selling the 66 out of the money calls, but I didn't get to do that. I'm just going to wait tomorrow. There's no point of rushing into the market. Best to sit on your hands, guys. Also, this is a prior support, guys, right here, guys. Right here, this line of support here, guys. This was support. That's why you're getting a little bit of a red candle here with the 200-day, like I said, on 150, and the 50 moving average is sloping down. This ultimately would be the optimal spot right here, guys, in my opinion, for a nice short setup right here. This is the pivot breakdown. This was the consolidation high, and then this 50 moving average will be sloping down. That would be a nice little setup there. Is there anything else I want to look at? I just want to do a quick update. I haven't done one in a while. Nice little gain for me today. A nice inside bar pattern on Google here. Nice. That's the way you want to see. Call this level, guys, and that's pretty much the short-term low for now. I think that's all I wanted to do for now, guys. Just wanted to do a quick update. Let's just go over, as we're here, just go over a quick update on the IWM. Ooh, nice little doji candle here, guys. And a time count, too. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Time count. You like to see multiple factors here, but you also do have a gap window, guys. So that's another factor you can throw in right there, guys. So it's a decent chance for a fall tomorrow, but really just gotta sit on your hands, guys. It's nothing. There's a lot of mixed signals, guys. I mean, yes, we do have a nice setup for short, decent setup for short on the IWM right here, right into gap window, with these moving averages coming down, and then the gap fill and a time count. But look at the SPY, which gets me a little worried, because we're just SPY, like I said, we're just consolidating here, guys, in a tight range. So really have to see where this breaks, guys. Right now we had a great move already. Wouldn't be surprised to see a pullback, because we are headed to the 50% retrace, 618. Let's look at the IWM and where are we at in the retrace wise. And all right, I didn't even draw it. So let's do it really quick and see. Let me just reverse this real fast and see what kind of retrace we are into right now on the IWM. Let's see, right into a 50% retrace, guys. So, yep, right in line with the SPY. I believe the SPY is at the 50% retrace as well, yes. And then also the Qs were at the 618. So we are into resistance, guys, but we are consolidating, guys. Nothing's showing really that we're going to pull back. We're staying in this tight range. Now, if this triggered something triggered here on this intraday chart, that could be a small signal that we are going lower, but nothing right now, guys. Still holding up well on lighter volume, guys. So can't make too much out of it, guys. This volume is very minuscule, guys. You can't make much out of this, guys. So just gonna have to wait and see tomorrow, guys. I've been very cautious selling options these days. I've been just scalping for a few $100 here and there, and so far it's working out. So can't complain. and every day at the end of the close, I'm in cash. So that's good to see. Let's look at the volume on the SPY daily chart as well, guys. See, the volume is not too crazy, but I like that doji, guys, for a nice setup to go short. So a lot of mixed signals, guys, but the SPY is consolidating. Nothing here showing that we're gonna fall. So tomorrow is gonna be I think it's gonna be an important day. Let's see what happens, guys. If we break out, we do have a time count on inside bars. So let's see if we break out or break down, guys. Like again, my scalping levels are as shown, guys. This gap fill will be nice with this 20. And let's see if I can go over any scalping levels on the Apple chart. I believe I did, but let me just go over one last time, guys. Uh, so far, I believe that it's holding that level right now, guys. Right here, it's holding up fine right now. And this intraday low from today was obviously going to be support for nice short-term um, scalp, and this is why it held, guys. This was the consolidation high right here, guys. Retested it right here, guys. So all these lines line up nicely. If you took that, that would have been nice day trade. But I actually got in late. I got in right here off this inside bar. Got a nice little profit right here, and got out. Could have entered again right here, guys, because we never closed below this low. That would have been a sweet profit before it flushed at the end of the day. Okay, guys, I think that's the end of the video, guys. If I see anything else right here, I'm trying to look. Right here is actually a decent spot right here, guys. Gap fill. I'm just looking really quick, see what I see. Gap fill, and I believe that's a measured move, guys, off this M top. This is the M top, guys. If we break it down, it is the measured move right here. So that's a decent spot right there. Actually, maybe even a day trade, guys. Gap fill, measured move, target. You have the rising 200 on the 10-minute. Let's look on the 60-minute, see if there's anything else that lines up with that spot, guys. I like to find multiple factors that line up. Let's see, nothing. You do have the declining 150 moving average on a 60-minute chart, but it is declining. But that does add a little strength. It doesn't hurt to add even more strength on another bigger time frame. Okay, guys. We do have uptrend on the hour chart, so nothing wrong here, guys. Nothing wrong here. Absolutely nothing wrong here on the hour chart. Apple looks poised for a little bit more upside, but I believe the max move will be the 618 here, guys, in this area. First, I'll actually think about scalping the 200 if it gets there for a short-term trade. Maybe a pierce of it. Maybe we're here around 602, maybe for a short-term scalp on the short side. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna call it for the day. A decent profit for me today. Still in cash, sticking to just scalping for now, and it's working pretty nicely. Okay, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Guys have a nice day.